Well, Steve, back to action. How have you used the international break over the last few days?
Well, the last few days in particular is just finding out of where they all are, who's played where. Robbo's played a couple of games, and the young Tails, he's played for England and beat Germany 3-1, so he's had a really great couple of weeks. Big Shemi's okay, got out of Nigeria, hopefully. So that's been the last couple of days, making sure that everybody's okay who's been away. The 11 or 12 who've trained with us in the last couple of weeks have trained normally. So getting ready for the game on Sunday, obviously.
Have the international lads all come back in good condition?
Yeah, we think so. I mean, as much I haven't seen them just yet, but yeah, straight after the game we find out all about them and they're okay. So yeah, everybody's okay.
Great game to come back to. Birmingham City away, local derby.
A local derby, yeah, absolutely. Where, yeah, it's always a good game, a derby game, and let's look forward to the challenge of it.
Do you enjoy them, Steve? There are people in football that do and don't enjoy them.
Yeah. I think they're great. Yeah, absolutely. Loved them as a player. They bring something else. They bring a little edge to it, and always enjoyable playing. If I can remember that long ago, and I enjoy them as a manager too. Why not?
You're set to get a good reception at St Andrews. How much are you excited?
Yeah. I mean, it's always it's nice to go back. Look, I've been in it 40 years, almost 10 of them, where I've either managed or played for the Blues. So, long time ago, happy days, and I enjoyed it. So it's always nice to go back.
Blues teams have always been hard-working and willing to fight for as long as I can certainly remember. So what's needed to go there and come back with 3 points?
Well, we have to address that. You're right, exactly what you say. It's in the DNA a little bit, isn't it? The club demands it from the supporters, and in Bowes as well. They've got the ideal manager to go and give them that. So we have to be ready for that challenge physically. I don't expect it to be a pretty game of football at all. However, the one thing you have to have the ability to do is roll your sleeves up and get ready for what's coming.
It's the start of such a busy month, Steve. There are 7 games in April. Are you expecting lots of twists and turns still to come?
Well, the only thing we can do is win a large chunk of them games. Big week coming up to start with. We need to win at least a couple to give ourselves a chance. That's all we can do. Is can we put ourselves in the mix? Forget all the other results. Can we go and win the vast majority of it's coming up? We know we're capable. We've seen that against Fulham, where the team has played. Certainly is the best we've seen them play. And then we go to Bristol in the first half are poor, and that's what we've got to erase. We've got to get to a level and a mentality which can get us where we want to be, because none of us are going to accept being halfway in this division. It's not acceptable for a club of our stature. So we've got to find that consistency which needs to be, and find it quick, because it's upon us. This week is the most vital week.
And just finally, Steve, I'd just like to ask about the injured lads. I know Keon Bryan's not expected back till pre-season, but what's the latest with Daryl DK, Ken Zahor and Matty Phillips?
Unfortunately, Ken Zahor had a re-injury, really frustrating. First training session back, not happy, broke down. DK is a frustration to us. Thankfully, it's not a re-injury of what he was carrying before, but he's got a tendon problem behind his knee. So we're going to have to be a bit more patient then. Matty Phillips is on the grass, and as you said, Kean is all geared to get himself into a big pre-season, especially for those 3 in particular.